Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Behind me I have two of the coolest ships I have rented in Invictus. To your left is the Guardian, and to the right is its slightly bigger brother, the Guardian MX. These are Mirai ships, and when the Guardian first came out, I was kind of like, okay, cool. And then there was a racing variant, and I'm like, whatever, you know. I heard it was really fragile and it was kind of a glass cannon out there, so I didn't pay much attention to it. And then this big, beefier MX came out, and if you recall the Furies, there's the Fury and then there's a Fury MX and a racing variant of that as well. And they kind of have a similar vibe. Everyone says it's Star Wars TIE Fighter. I mean, I guess. But I'm not a huge Star Wars fan, so that it's not like it's completely lost on me, but it's just like I don't really care. I just think they're cool looking ships. Apparently there is a show that this is a carbon copy of. I don't know. Not my thing, so I don't know. These are just so badass. I am not a Misk or a Mirai person. I'm a Drake person, but damn, these are cool ass ships. So I'm going to go through and take a look at both of them. And I was going to do bounties, but there's no bounty missions at the moment. So I'm not sure. Maybe by the time we get done checking these out and comparing the two, there'll be a bounty. Okay, so first off, the Guardian here. Again, these are kind of like, these kind of remind me of the Furies, and I think they're supposed to. Outside here of the ship, we have the weapons locker in kind of one of the arms, I guess you'd call it. And then on the other side, we have personal storage, which is a great place to have it. Man, I can't imagine a more handy. It's like right there. Now, you can get into the ship through the front. There is a button right here. Which, okay, that's cool. I have not been able to find a way to go out through the front when you're in the front seat. I don't know how to get out through the front. What I didn't know about these ships, because like I said, I wasn't paying much attention to them, is that they have a back portion. I didn't know that at all. Here we have a little fuel door. But the Guardian actually has living quarters in the back. Now inside we have a suit locker. Elevator controls. Then we have some weapon locker here with places for pistols and rifles. Here is components. Quantum drive, it says. And then battery system. I assume this, yeah, this is going to be like an engineering thing. The next is more components. And I love the red lighting here. I think that looks really cool. Let's see here. Shield generator. And power plant down there. Radar system, gravity generator, relay computer, power plant over here, life supports, cooler system, and then the engineering panel. Then we have, you know, a habitation area. It's got, I don't know what that will be. Coffee? I don't know. Does this... It looks like almost like there's a seat here. I do not see a control for one, though. It says bathroom. Wow, bathroom that opens that way. Interesting. And there I am without hair for some reason. Or a helmet. I'm wearing a helmet as well. Shower, and then the toilet itself. And then a bed with personal storage. Is the personal storage functional? It is. I wonder if that is the same or different than the other storage. If we lay on the bed, we have some controls here. Alarm. Auxiliary and alarm. Auxiliary is shutting the lights off. So you can get some snooze in. Alarm is, of course, flashing lights. And then here we have, yeah, this is where you sit. Very neat how that opens up. And this has the, let's see if I can turn on my Toby, yeah. This has an okay view. I really love the look of the toggle switches and everything, though. That's a really cool look. It is kind of right in your field of view. I heard some people say that they were complaining about that.
Hello, how can Miss help you today? Systems on.
And as I said, I could not for the life of me find a way to exit through the front. That opens the exterior stuff, but not gear, landing gear. Engine on, power on. Of course, your different MFDs there, and weapons, shields, quantum. And I have the button here, exit to rear. Now, how do you exit to front? I don't know. Is there a way? If you can get in that way, I would think you could get out that way. I don't see it, though, if it's there. It's got a really great look. It is like a flying turret, basically. And it's got the same type of engines as the Fury does. I don't know if it's true or not, but I heard that they are very easily blown off. Maybe that's something that they have fixed. Again, I just wish I could find a way to... Holding Y kicks you to the back. And then pressing this button, of course, kicks you to the back. Like, if I hold Y right now... you're going to the back. And then it literally seals it off. I love the engineering on this ship. Why? I guess I'm a little wondering why you have a heavy fighter. Is this considered a heavy fighter? Maybe this is not a heavy fighter. I thought they considered it a heavy fighter, but there aren't a lot of heavy fighters with a living quarters in the back. That kind of gives the idea that you're out for a while, which isn't really a heavy fighter thing, but these connections here make it look like these come off, which is kind of neat. So the Guardian isn't new. It is new to me. I never took a look at one before. Now, this is new. The MX is a new ship, and it's bigger and bulkier and beefier. And the MX also has the shielded cockpit, just like the MX Fury does, that has cameras you see through to look out. Weapons locker is here. Does it also have the personal storage right there? It looks like it does. Yep. I have nothing on me right now. So what I've been doing to get these ships set up here is I go and get one and then jump off and kill myself and go get the other one. And so this seemed like just a cool spot to put it. I was hoping it'd be daytime, but then I thought, oh, you know, the neon would be neat. So the MX is not a carbon copy of the regular Guardian. It does not have a living quarters in the back. It has a hallway with components. I'm not seeing anything else. Is there a fuel door? Yep. Which I guess, does this mean all the ships I see are getting these fuel doors? Does that mean in the future we're going to be pumping our own gas? Is that what that kind of means? All right. So yeah, as you can see, this part's the same. It has a weapons locker, has a suit locker. Same part back here. And then we have a components area like in the other one. But instead of the bed and habitation, we've got personal storage, which I love a ship with a lot of storage. It's awesome. More component access and engineering. And if I'm understanding correctly, this is more missile focused. As you can see, we're getting in, we can't see out. It's got the control panels. They lowered them because people were saying the Guardian was hard to see around, so they moved them down here on the MX. And they've got a really cool, modern, young-looking control panel with the colors, and I think that is the hook. I think that's something they should go with Mirai. Mirai should feel young and youthful and exciting. I think that's a really cool direction. So if we turn things on.
Hello, how can Miss help you today? Systems on.
I mean, come on. That's just awesome. So I was looking at these, I'm like, okay, well, I suppose I should rent these for a video, and I got them out to bring them here, and I'm like, holy crap. I've got to be careful not to fall in love with these ships. So I kind of decided I'm not going to pull trigger on buying these ships. I don't need them. I've got my own stuff. I'm more Drake focused. But what they would make is a really nice goal to set in-game. Once these are released in-game, that's something to work towards, you know, because so often people with disposable income they're like, oh, this is a cool ship, I'm just going to buy it. And then what are you playing the game for, you know? So I think this is good to, like, keep these for, like, goals, you know? Plus, we've got Anvil show coming up, and I don't know. Paladin? Is the Paladin going to be there? So how do these handle? Do we have... Bounty? Ooh, we do have a bounty hunter contract. There was none earlier. Where is this at? Asteroid mining base. I don't know how far that is away, but okay. 24K. All right. Asteroid mining base. Any of them or a specific one? Alright, we're gonna leave the Guardian here. I don't know if it'll be here if we get back, but you can always recall them. And then watch this thing when you unfold it. It is just so badass. And let's do it again. From the inside.
Landing gear down. Landing gear up.
I mean, come on, that's pretty sick. Pretty damn sick. All right.
Shield off.
target it. Go to the asteroid and find the target. That's what I'm doing. I can't target it and I can't scan. Interesting. I can't target it. I wonder if this is similar to the Fury, where you don't just get to super nimble. I just wish I could target it. There you go, there you go. No, it's not a pip. I need a pip.
Shield under attack.
Switch when I go to missiles either. Now? Nope. T does nothing. I have no chance of hitting this. get away just enough to take a look at the control settings. How about now? So T does nothing for me, and it's set. It's bound correctly. I don't quite understand. Scan does nothing either. Weapons are on, but targeting is not. Is that something new that's you have to power? Doesn't matter. Thought maybe with the blast shields down. What do you say? Let's. Thing just looks so badass. Why doesn't it target? Let's go back and get the Guardian. See if that's having similar problems.
Contact received. Quantum travel engaged.
I notoriously have problems using Furies because they have this K mode that you have to go into. It's kind of a
Quantum travel complete.
should be there, right? Server persistence and all that. Huh. I can target him. Why couldn't I target the target? Oh. Here, I found it. I think. Where'd it go? He was just here. Oh, there it is. There it is. Okay. It's below the ground. Okay. We aren't getting that back. All right, let's you know, this is working now and I can target things. Let's go back and give it a try, huh? Let me just... Yeah, it seems to be doing things now. This thing's so badass looking. It's sorry. I don't know. Okay, I'm still able to scan. So that must mean I'm also able to target? That'd be nice.
Contact. Shield on.
Nope, I can't target again. And I can't scan again. What's the deal? That's a bug, man. Can't target.
Shield under attack.
It's just a little Mustang. I can't target it, I can't hit it.
Shield under attack.
I wonder if it has something to do with you gotta get near this last known location. Now can I target? Nope. If I turn on gimbals? Nope. Well, this It's kind of a lost cause, guys, unfortunately. What are these mining things? These are new. You're right. If you can't beat him one way, you can beat him a different way. I thought maybe coming in here would be a bit of a clutter for it to fly through, but then I thought, I wonder if they even have collision against things. Guess so. I don't know, guys. I think that was just a big bug, and because I was targeting stuff and scanning when I got away from this location. Like, can I right now that the target's dead? No, still can't. But these are cool ships. If I was new to the game, I would probably be all over these. I've kind of invested a certain direction, I feel like, and maybe, like I said, maybe these are ships to go after in-game for me. But these are badass. This is a heavy fighter, and man, it feels tough.
Quantum travel complete.
Okay, now we're away from that spot. Yep, we can scan everything. There's something buggy about that spot. That's what I'm going with. So yeah, just in closing here, these ships are awesome. If you didn't have a chance to rent them, I would rush in there before they switch to the next thing. It's noon Eastern Standard Time. They switch to the next ship manufacturer. Tomorrow is Crusader and Tumbril, but if you can get in there and get one of these rented before they're gone, I would do it. I think maybe at the end they have a day where you can just rent for a week, possibly. But yeah, these are badass ships. All right, thanks so much for joining me, guys. I'm sorry we had all these technical difficulties tonight. I would definitely give these a try. So anyway, if you liked the video, please give it a like. If you want to check out my other channel, there is a link in the channel description to my other channel, which is playing a lot of different games other than Star Citizen. And of course, I get a new video every Friday. So I hope you all have a great weekend. These Invictus videos are going to keep coming until I've exhausted them. So I hope you're enjoying them. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.